When a person with dementia wanders, they are usually acting with purpose. They may be trying to make sense of their environment or attempting to keep busy.
Sometimes people with dementia are sort of driven to leave a home, trying to go out, whether it's day or night, and this is a safety concern. Wandering tells us something. Any behavior tells us something.
For example, a man who always worked night shift may get up and dress at midnight to go to work. A mom might try to leave home at 3 p.m. in order to pick up children from school. A person who did secretarial work may look for her pad and pencil to take notes.
I had gone to the RCMP and taken his picture and told them that he had vascular dementia, and they were very appreciative of that. And not once, not twice, not 3 times, I would get up during the night. So up I get, and I get in my car, and I'm going along the streets looking for him. I couldn't find him. I called the RCMP right away. And about an hour later, when I was at home wondering where he had gone, they came to the door. He said, "We just found your husband at the mall." And Tom turned to the officer and he said, "Thank you, officer, for bringing me home. I think I'll go and have a shower now."
Another thing that comes up at night as people are leaving, there are alarms that we can put on doors so that if their loved one is trying to exit at night, people are alerted.
I do worry about him when he goes out on his walks. I know he's safe on his short walks, so I kind of time it. If it's an hour, I'm fine. If it comes into 2 hours, then between that 1 hour and 2 hour point, my stress level goes up.
Take a little rest during the day and be alert during the night. I think when you're a mother and you have children, you don't sleep as sound as you used to, and you hear every little noise. But he would get up during the night and go through my dresser drawers, and he'd wake me up and say, "This is here and this is there." It was just his habits during the night. Tell your banker, the grocery store if he goes in. I had a little sign on his jacket that he was vascular dementia and needed help at times. So letting the stores know in your vicinity, and your friends and your neighbors know. And then if they see him somewhere by himself, then they can at least let you know where he is, because you just can't be watching 24/7 when they do go out.
I do have him on a wandering registry now, and he does have a medical alert bracelet that is on, and he can't get it off. He did have one before and he kept taking it off. And I now have one that is on his arm secure, and he can't take it off. It has his information on the back of it and a 1-800 number that the medical staff can access, the hospitals can access it. He carries a cell phone now. He doesn't remember how to put all the numbers in, but I make sure that it is always powered up. I make sure that he has it in his pocket when he goes out, so that if he wanders away again, at least the police can ping the cell phone, which is they'd be able to get to him faster.
One of the main things that comes up where there seems to be some difficulty and some tension is oftentimes the clients want to be independent, want to stay at home for as long as possible, really value their independence. And the people that are caring for them are oftentimes quite anxious about how that will work, and they feel a lot of responsibility to try and make things really safe.
Often recommendations will be made to eliminate cues for the person to leave. Removing boots and shoes and coat racks by a door which sort of invite a person to leave.
This behavior is the person's best response to what they believe is happening in the moment. Concentrate on handling the situation as calmly and effectively as possible. Have a look at the home and surroundings. Are there items in the room that may capture his interest? Are they getting bored, irritated, or distracted?
Stop that! Stop that! I'm going to work!
People with dementia often are at a different stage of their life. We need to look at cues for where they are. We have people who are looking for their children, people who are looking to go to work, people who are going to their Rotary Club meeting. So when we see a behavior, wandering could be one of them. Why is this person wandering? Well, we need to ask, where are they at in their life? What time of day is it? Is it mealtime? Maybe it's after school time. Perhaps this woman is waiting for her children. She's wandering, wandering, wandering. What does this mean? Well, this is where she would normally be bustling and busy and looking after her kids and greeting them home. Why is Bob wandering at 4 o'clock in the morning? Well, he's worked and got up every day, all of his life at 4 in the morning, getting up, putting his boots on, going to work. There is purpose to the behaviors that we see. We need to figure out what they are. And the purpose could not be now, the here and now of Bob at 90. It could be Bob when he was 42 years old.
It is important to remember that they are not to blame or behaving badly. The person is trying to make sense of their environment through long-term memories. Be tactful, or find a way for you both to laugh about it.
I'm going to work.
Oh, honey. I know you love to go to work, but it's Saturday.
No work?
No. And we've already had dinner, so you know what? It's our favorite time. Let's have that glass of wine and watch some TV. Oh, you know what? It's hockey night in Canada.
I'm willing to let him have that freedom because it means so much to him. It is his freedom. He can still walk, he can still communicate, he can still go his own way.